Hello, welcome back to the Watford Way. How are you all doing on this very cold, wet, and windy Saturday afternoon here in the United Kingdom? It's a balmy 3 degrees or so, I would say, outside today. So, yes, very, very chilly indeed, I do have to say. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you are having a good day. Of course, today we are watching Middlesbrough versus Watford, and we'll run you through the teams right now. So here we go. Let me bring up the teams up on screen. Once again, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hobbytown is in chat. I can see you. Hope you're well. Long time no speak. Angie is in here as well over in the United States. Tony's here. VJ's here. I'm sure many of you are lurking as well who aren't speaking at the moment too. I can see Ellis here as well. Hope you're well, Ellis, on this very cold Saturday afternoon. The game is about to kick off in 5 minutes or so, and yeah, the teams are up on the screen now. So for Watford, Egil Selvik in goal. We've got the back four, a very fast back four today, in Ryan Andrews, James Abankwah, Kevin Caben making his first Watford start, and Yasser Larouchi in that left back role. Yeah, I think Fotmov's got this slightly wrong. I suspect Sissoko will be where Tom Deli Bashiru is on this formation graphic, but we've got Luza and Sissoko in midfield, Georgie Shakvatatse, Edu Kayembe, Tom Deli Bashiru, and yeah, Mamadou Doumbia up front. Kelechi Iheanacho is the man Watford were allegedly chasing throughout the January transfer window. He starts for Middlesbrough up top today on a loan deal from Sevilla. Hackney, Tommy Conway and Morgan Whittaker make the front three players behind Kelechi Iheanacho, with Morris, Balasa, Luke Ayling, Van der Berg, Edmondson and Borges, with Mark Travers in the Middlesbrough goal. Again, Mark Travers is a player Watford were allegedly chasing kind of during that January transfer window. So yeah, an interesting lineup from Watford today. Great to see Kevin Caben, of course, getting his first start for the club. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about the back four actually, just because I don't think Ryan Andrews and yeah, I don't think Ryan Andrews and Larouchi are particularly fantastic defensively. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens today. The players are coming out right now. Watford look like they're going to be wearing their home kit today. Middlesbrough, of course, wearing their famous red strip. It looks like a sold-out Riverside Stadium today. Here, the camera's just panned over to the travelling Watford fans. And yeah, looking forward to the game today. So yeah, here we go. Watford versus Middlesbrough. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel by clicking the button down below. And don't forget to leave a like on the stream as well. As VJ says, subscribe. It costs nothing, and have your say in the live chat. VJ with the super sticker as well. Thank you very much, VJ. I really appreciate your ongoing support with the smiley face super sticker today, which is fantastic to see. So once again, VJ, I appreciate your support. I assume, VJ, you've not said, but I assume you're still out over in sunny Egypt. So I hope you're having a nice time over there. Theme park Ted is in as well. Ted, hope you are well. Is anyone else wearing the same Watford strip as me today? Let you know. Of course, donning the purple kit once again. This is probably my favourite kit from this season, so I have to represent. And actually, I've ordered myself a new football shirt for the collection, not Watford related, from an Italian football team. So if any of you guys can guess the Italian football team I've ordered a home shirt from this season, you don't win a prize, but you do win a round of applause from me. So yeah, I've ordered another football shirt for the collection. Hopefully that will be here back in time for the Luton Town match preview. I'll be wearing it for that video here on the channel, so you'll have to keep an eye out. And of course, if anyone can guess it correctly, I'll let you know in the live chat. But yeah, here we go. The teams out on the pitch. We're ready to go here at Middlesbrough today. As I said, it's a very wet day. It's a very cold day. And yeah, luckily I'm in the very nice surroundings of my bedroom, and the heating is on just behind me as well. So I'm very, very toasty and warm today. Alex Stewart, hello. Alex Stewart Smith, hoping for a big win. Well, my prediction, let me know yours in chat, of course. My prediction is a 2-0 Watford win. I know, maybe it's delusional, who knows? But yeah, a 2-0 Watford, a 2-0 Watford win is what I've gone for today. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's not Udinese. I would not give Gino Pozzo any more of my money. So, no, not a Udinese kit. Keep on guessing. An Italian football kit from the Serie A. I've ordered their home strip for this season. So, yeah, that should be arriving in the next couple of days or so. Looking forward to that. But yeah, not Udinese. I do not want to give the Pozzo family any more of my hard-earned money. So, yeah, not Udinese, I can confirm. Not Fiorentina. Not Fiorentina. They've got a good strip, but it's not them. I got it for a really cheap deal as well, actually. I was sent a discount code to use on a website. So I did so, and yeah, I got the kit for about £37, I think I paid. I think it was reduced from 80. And yeah, we're coming to that time of the season where clubs are starting to reduce their kits anyway. So at this time of year, I do like to pick up a few bargains here and there. I still don't have the England kit from the Euros just gone, so I really need to get that. But yeah, I'm not willing to pay like 70 or 80 quid for an England kit. So once they start getting reduced down, I'll pick myself up the new England kit. But oh, look, VJ's guessed it correctly. AC Milan. You are correct, VJ. Como, that's a good one. I'd like to get the Como kit, Lennon. But yeah, VJ has guessed correctly. Well done. AC Milan. It's a lovely home kit this season. So yeah, I thought I'd treat myself to a new kit for the collection. And yeah, AC Milan it is. So yeah, we have kicked off here, about a minute gone already at the Riverside Stadium. Watford kicking from right to left in this first half, wearing the yellow home shirt and black shorts. We've not worn the red shorts for a while away from home. It seems like we've reverted back to the black shorts, and it's a controversial opinion, but I've seen a lot of people say that they prefer the black shorts over the red with our yellow home kit. Or Egil Selvik nearly getting himself into a bit of trouble there, trying to play out from the back. Here's Larouchi. James the Banquer clears, but straight into the path of Kelechi Iheanacho here. And Watford under a bit of pressure here. Luke Ayling on the ball. Goes out for a Watford throw. Richard Lee, one of our channel members. Afternoon, James. How are you? Went to watch Watford versus Spurs. I was there, Richard. I was there. So, yeah, I was sitting... well, I was very tired, so I didn't want to chat to too many people. So I was sat way to the left of the stand. But yeah, I was there as well, Richard. It was a really good game, actually. Yeah, really impressive performance from the Watford young players. And Amin Nabazada, of course, is in the squad today. Yeah, put on a great show. So yeah, I'll probably be at the next game, Richard, actually, because I know they said the next game in that competition will be at Vicarage Road. So if you do see me, please do say hello. But yeah, it was a great game, actually. I had to leave about 5 minutes before the end to catch a bus home. But yeah, it was really good. The Hornets house is here. Hello, Callum. Hope you're well. And yeah, so far, so good. We've not conceded in the first 2.5 minutes, which is always a result for us. And yeah, let me know if I sound all right. Can you guys see me clearly as well? I always get a bit worried that you guys can't see or hear me properly. But yeah, hopefully it's all good. Oh, the referee thought about giving a penalty to Middlesbrough there. He stood and thought about it for a moment. I think it might have been Tommy Conway, actually. Running through on that left-hand side. I think he went down in the box. The referee stood there and waved it away in the end. But yeah, he took about five or 6 seconds, the ref, to make that decision. So yeah, early chances here for Borough. No Matty Pollock, notably, in the starting 11 today. I think Tom Cleverley said before the match that he's just feeling a little bit fatigued after that match against Leeds, which is, completely understandable as they did tear us to shreds. So yeah, Kevin Caben for Watford, of course, we've not seen too much of him. He comes back into the starting 11. And if you're just tuning in, as well, I was saying earlier that I've just ordered myself a new football shirt for my collection, the AC Milan 24-25 home kit. So hopefully that will arrive in the next couple of days. It's coming via Every, which aren't the greatest delivery company, but it said it will be here in, I think, 2 to 3 days. So, yeah, I should, if it arrives, I'll be wearing that for the Luton Town match preview. I should be getting a Luton fan on the channel as well, which would be quite fun. So keep an eye out for that game. And, yeah, in fact, they're just showing the challenger. I think it was James Abankwah. I mean, actually, just watching it very briefly on the replay there, it didn't look like Abankwah got any of the ball on that penalty call. So, yeah, maybe the referee got that a little bit wrong. But yeah, we should have a Luton fan on for the preview. The Leeds videos we did, I know we lost, but I think, in the past few days, we've had over 10,000 views just on our Leeds reaction videos alone, which is, a crazy amount of viewers. So, yeah, I appreciate all the new subscribers and everyone who tuned in for them, of course. You're sitting with the Tottenham fans. Where were they? Because I heard them celebrating when they scored, Richard. There were some Tottenham fans over by me, actually. I don't think there was any really designated area for them to sit in. But yeah, obviously, as a season, I don't know if you're a season ticket holder, Richard, but I'm a season ticket holder. So I went on the website, pre-booked my seat. That's a penalty, by the way. James Abankwah, very lucky there. The referees missed a clear penalty for Middlesbrough. So, yeah, I've just watched that on the replay. But, yeah, I went on. It was a last-minute decision, Richard, for me to go to that youth game. I went on the website, booked a ticket over towards kind of the Rookery side of the stadium. So that's where I sat for the game. But yeah, I'd love to get the. I'd love to visit Como actually, Lennon. Now you mention it, because obviously it's a lovely area, and yeah, the football club is growing, very very quickly indeed. With obviously all the stuff that Cesc Fabregas is doing over there. So yeah, Dele Alli is playing for Como now, isn't he? So yeah, I'd love to go over to Lake Como. What a lovely area of the world that is for a game of football. So 6 minutes gone here at the Riverside Stadium. Well intercepted by Ryan Andrews. Goes out for a Middlesbrough throw. They've been very much the attacking team in the opening stages of this game. I mean, I said it was sold out just a few moments ago, but actually now the camera's panned round, I can see a few empty sections of the Riverside Stadium. And I saw someone on social media earlier call this the El Sacchio game, which I don't necessarily agree with. I mean, if any Middlesbrough fans are watching, let me know your thoughts and feelings towards Michael Carrick. But I think he's done a decent job. So yeah, to see people calling for him to be sacked, I thought was a bit bizarre. Here's Kelechi Iheanacho, the man Watford were linked with in the January transfer window. James Abankwah with a nice pass into TDB, and Tom Deddy, very sloppy there, gives it away. Shot on the edge of the box is blocked, and it falls back into Middlesbrough's possession. Kelechi Iheanacho, not looking super sharp, but it's been very involved in the first few minutes of this game, actually. He's kind of taken a position, not as a striker, but almost on the right wing. I mean, him and Morgan Whittaker especially, I suppose they can swap positions throughout the game, really, can't they? So, yeah, Middlesbrough do have, definitely a big goal threat today. Whittaker from Plymouth, obviously, that's where they signed him from as a player I personally really like. I think his ball striking is really good. But yeah, Middlesbrough have spent quite a lot of money lately, so I think their fans are expecting, at least a playoffs this season. James Abankwah, a lovely turn under pressure there, bringing the ball out into Imran Louza. Sissoko lays it off. Imran Louza is very calm on the ball, passing between himself and TDB. And Middlesbrough, now Watford are in possession. They've got everyone behind the ball, sitting very deep, which is interesting. Clearly looking to hit Watford on the counter when they win the ball back through turnovers. Yeah, very deep line for Middlesbrough, it seems here. I think I was SEJ5. I think that's where I was sitting, Richard. I can't quite remember, but I was as close as you could get to the rookery. Anyway, that's where I was sitting. So yeah. It was a good game though, it really was, and actually I was really impressed with the Watford youngsters. It's probably the best group of youngsters I've seen for quite some time. And yeah, in regards to players coming through, I think Amin Nabazada is certainly the one to watch. James Claridge is a player I really like, a young centre back. Kasha Diassi, Nicholas Oxen up front scored the opening goal in the game against Tottenham just a few days ago as well. So yes, lots of players to watch. The goalkeeper I thought was excellent from a Watford perspective as well, very vocal. So yeah, if you guys are local to Watford and want to get down to watch some cheap football, make sure you do get yourself down to the youth games. It really was, really was good to watch. Kevin Caben here, just picking up a loose pass. Looks like he's going to send it back to Egil Selvik. He does so. Kevin Caben looks absolutely massive, by the way. I mean, he's got really long, kind of lanky arms, which is interesting to see. I think Mamadou Doumbia obviously is still quite young and will grow into his body, but yeah, Doumbia's got quite a like a lanky, long body limbs as well, hasn't he? So yeah, the camera just panned into Tom Cleverley being very vocal on the touchline, giving instructions to I think Yasser Larouchi over there potentially. The Nabazada goal was class. It really was, Lennon, actually. Yeah, really good. And the penalty, I thought as well, he took really... It was like Cole Palmer, I feel, when he took that penalty. He was really, really cool, calm and collected. Yeah, really good. Rudy's here. Hello, Rudy. How are you? Hobby Town. Right, that's you clear for a while. How am I? Says Hobby Town. I'm fine. I'm fine. You've not been on here for a while, have you? So it's nice to see you in the live chat again. I'm all good. Just hoping for a Watford win today. I've gone 2-0 is my prediction. So let me know your predictions in the live chat. I've gone for a positive 2-0. And then Derby Day next weekend. Looking forward to that. And I actually looked up earlier. Luton have a match against Plymouth, I think it is, on the Wednesday. So they're only going to have 3 or 4 days to recover, whereas Watford will have over a week to recover from today's game against Middlesbrough. So in regards to players feeling fatigued ahead of Derby Day, there should be no excuses from a Watford perspective, really, because we're going to have 3 or 4 days more to recover than Luton will, which is, yeah, really exciting, actually. I'm really looking forward to that game. Of course, if we lose, it's going to be catastrophic. But yeah, really excited for Derby Day. I was there a couple of seasons ago when we beat them 4-0 at Vicarage Road. That was my first experience of a Watford-Luton match. Of course, I'm quite young, so there's not been many of them games in my lifetime. But yeah, really excited for next weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pick up the 3 points. Ball over the top, looking to find Doumbia. And here is Doumbia, actually, in quite a dangerous position. Doumbia into Kayembe. Kayembe looking to find Shaq here. Georgie Shakfatatse shoots. It's blocked and it goes out for a Watford throw. That's our best attacking spell of the game so far. Some good hold-up play by Doumbia. A lovely pass by Kayembe to find Shakfatatse. And yeah, Shakfatatse's shot was blocked there. And Watford have possession from this throw-in once again. As VJ says as well, do subscribe by clicking the button down below. Our aim is to hit 1,320 subscribers today. So yeah, we're 5 away, I think, from that goal. So yeah, please do hit subscribe down below. It'd be much appreciated. Here's Sissoko on that right wing. Finds Kayembe. Here's Andrews into Imran Loser. Kayembe, Loser. Loser with a few 1-2s here. Here's Georgie Shakfatatse picking up the ball from deep, going on one of his mazy runs. Georgie with a lovely ball out wide to Ryan Andrews here. Andrews, the header comes in and Mark Travers claims very comfortably. The first header of the game, I think that come off Mamadou Doumbia, I feel. George says hello. Busy, we'll be back in the second half, no problem at all. Nearly 30 people watching as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's really appreciated. Oh, Kevin Caben getting caught there. Referee says no foul, goes out for a throw. Of course, Kevin Caben has barely played any first team football, so if he does make any mistakes today, I think we can let him off just slightly, just because of obviously the lack of experience so far in his Watford career. But I mean, Tom Cleverley seems to think he has a lot of potential to become a real top quality central defender. So here's Doumbia actually. He gets on the end of a loose ball here. Doumbia out wide to Sissoko. It's a terrible pass from Sissoko, it really is. Watford had the opportunity to counter there, and Sissoko for a poor touch and pass has kind of ruined that opportunity. 14 minutes gone here at the Riverside. Here's Georgie Shakfatatse, spreads it out wide to Yasser Larouchi. Larouchi with a good ball in. It goes out for Watford's first corner of the match. So Watford here, 14 minutes, 10 seconds gone. Larouchi with quite a poor ball, I felt, actually, on reflection, but he wins Watford the first corner of this match. So here we go. Can Watford finally score from a corner? It feels like it's been a long time since Watford have scored from a set piece. So yeah, let's see what happens. Looks like Georgie Shakfatatse is standing over this one, and Watford have some big players today in there. James Abankwah, Sissoko, Caben, Doumbia. Here we go. So the ball comes into the back post. It's cleared by Borough. Larouchi sends it back in. Oh, Sissoko nearly got a nick on that to send it past Travers. But yeah, just evaded Sissoko's big forehead. So Middlesbrough come away unscathed in the end. And that long ball from Travers goes out for a Watford throw-in in our defensive third. So 15 minutes gone. It's Middlesbrough 0, Watford 0. Lennon says Sissoko is the worst signing of the season, no doubt. Do I disagree? You're probably right. I mean, who else have we signed? No, in fact, I would say Daniel Jefferson or Kaki Almeida are probably worse signings than Musa Sissoko. At least Sissoko scored, a couple of goals in this season so far, whereas Jefferson, goodness gracious me, one of the worst strikers I've ever seen grace the Watford FC pitch at Vicarage Road. He really was poor. He struggled to score from a centimetre from goal at times, Daniel Jefferson. So, he's gone back to Bournemouth and he's doing okay there. But obviously they have a much better squad than we do. Great hold-up play by Kayembe there. Doumbia gets caught in the ball. Ball comes into Shakfatatse, who wins Watford a throw. Yeah, really looking forward to getting my AC Milan shirt. I can't lie. I feel like a kid at Christmas who's about to receive some sort of magical, gift. I love football shirts, and I think over the years as well, football shirts have, there's obviously rivalries between clubs, but I think football shirts have really become more of like a fashion item than anything else. And yeah, if I see a nice football shirt and it's within my price range, 90% of the time I've got my eyes on it to buy. I know Ellis from Away Days does a good series of classic football shirts in their shop in London. I'd love to go in there at some point. I never visited that store. I want to get the Brazil national team shirt as well, and anything yellow I'm interested in, of course, because of Watford. Borussia Dortmund I'd like to buy at some point in the next couple of months as well. Their home shirt from this season. That's a club I've never been to visit, but I'd like to go and see as well. So, I've got my eyes on a few shirts. The Portuguese national team shirt from this season as well is so beautiful. It really is. The red is just so nice. So there's a few I've got my eyes on. If you guys have any other suggestions for football shirts, do let me know. I know Nigeria always, produce a few banging shirts. Jamaica as well. They have some nice kits. Here's Imran Louza into Sissoko. Louza. Out wide to Yasser Larouchi here. It's 3-1-on-1. Yasser Larouchi. And it's a poor touch by Yasser Larouchi. It was a great ball, I think, from Georgie Shakfatatse there, finding Yasser Larouchi in space on that left-hand side. And he would have been 3-1-on-1 with a Middlesbrough goalkeeper, Mark Travers. It's just a terrible touch. It really is. That's really poor play from Yasser Larouchi. And actually, I think it's a handball. It comes off his arm. So, yeah, really terrible play there by Yasser Larouchi. Hi, James from Ben and his dad. Well, hello, Wendell Boy, and hello, Ben. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope Watford can, of course, pick up the 3 points this afternoon. I went with a 2-0 score prediction, so let me know what Ben went with his prediction. So nearly halfway through the first half now, James Abankwa just on the ball, passing back to Egil Selvik, the new goalkeeper in the Watford net, the Norwegian international, of course. He's looked pretty solid in his first couple of appearances, actually. So hopefully a clean sheet for Egil Selvik today. Fingers crossed. That would mean Watford have had a decent performance, I would say, if we pick up a clean sheet away from home at Borough. Chavez sends long. Ted says he thinks we'll get a red card today. Don't say that, Ted. Blimey. I do not want another red card. Here's Kayembe. Georgie Japhatatse on the ball now. Larouche on the overlap. Larouche looking to play the 1-2 with Georgie. Again, we just overcomplicate things in the final third. Really, Georgie should have probably kept the ball there and had a pot shot at goal. But yeah, he plays in Larouche, who, for me, I mean, going back to terrible signings, I think it was Lennon who mentioned it earlier. Yasser Larouche for me is a failure of a left back signing. I think is really poor personally, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Ben is saying 1-0 Watford. Love that. I love that, Ben. Good prediction. A clean sheet and a goal for Watford. That's what we like to see. But yeah, Rocco Vata on the bench for the Hornets today. Matty Pollock on the bench as well. I know Vata is still recovering from, seems like he had a nasty illness or a nasty virus, according to Tom Cleverley. And Matty Pollock, Cleverley confirmed before the game today, is just purely fatigued at the moment. I think Pollock's played in every single game this season. So Cleverley just removing Pollock from kind of the limelight just for a game or so here, just to rest his legs. But yeah, nearly 50-50 in terms of possession. 2 shots each, 1 shot on target for both teams as well. Yeah, been a very equal game so far from an attacking perspective. Jamal Lewis 2.0. I would say Jamal Lewis is actually better than Yasser Larouche, to be honest with you. I think Larouche is a really poor football player. You know, I don't think Larouche wants to do an interview with me anytime soon. And fun fact, fun fact, here we go, an exclusive for you. Well, not an exclusive, but I see it as an exclusive. Musa Sissoko has blocked the Watford Way on Twitter. I don't know what I've done. But yeah, I went on Twitter the other day to compliment Musa Sissoko's performance. I think it was against Norwich, potentially, where I thought Sissoko played quite well. And I clicked on Sissoko's profile. Here's Georgie into loser. Sorry, let me just... Yeah, Tom Deli Bashiru fires over there. I clicked on Sissoko's profile and it said Musa Sissoko has blocked the Watford Way. So I don't know what I've done to Musa Sissoko for him to block me, but yeah, maybe he's watched a reaction video where I criticised him. I don't know, but yeah, Musa Sissoko has blocked the Watford Way on Twitter. So there we go. Which is a shame. It's a shame. You know, whenever I criticise players, I always do it respectfully and in a professional way. If I think someone's had a bad game, I'll say it, but I'll never be offensive or say anything kind of derogatory in any way whatsoever. And I don't know if Musa Sissoko has taken anything personally there, but yeah, he's blocked us on Twitter for some reason. So whatever I said, Musa, I apologise. Please do unblock me if you see this clip. It'd be much appreciated. Oh dear. So Doumbia won the ball back there. Looked to find Georgie. Played the pass a bit short, and Middlesbrough have a throw here. And once again, a big thank you to VJ for sending in the super sticker. You can also become a channel member by clicking the link in the live chat. That'll get you access to a few member-only videos that we've done over the past couple of months, as well as loyalty badges to be displayed in live streams and some custom emoji you can use in streams and comment sections as well. And that can be done just 99 pence per month, becoming a channel member here on the Watford Way. We've got over 12 channel members already, which is great to see. So if you want to join the club, do click the link in the live chat or the join button on the YouTube homepage if you're watching on a computer. Lennon says, bro is the most experienced head in the dressing room and is blocked a fan account. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I've done. I mean, you know, Bio, I criticize, you know, week in, week out usually when he plays, and even Bio hasn't blocked me. So yeah, I don't know what I've done to offend Musa Sissoko, but yeah, he has blocked me, the Watford Way on Twitter, which is certainly interesting. And talking about Sissoko, actually, he's just gone down after a challenge there, holding his head. I'm not sure if the referee is going to stop the game here. Sissoko is down off the ball. The referee's letting the game play on, actually. So Sissoko's down off the ball here, clutching his head. And yeah, the referee has allowed the game to play on, which is an interesting decision. Well defended there by Kevin Caben. Really good sliding challenge, actually. Sissoko's got back up. Looks totally fine. You know, maybe he was feigning injury. Who knows? I've seen that with a few Watford players this season, unfortunately. I think Yasser Larouchi was culpable of it one game week where he went down off the ball looking for a foul. The referee doesn't give it, and then the opposition team, you know, counter Watford and create a big chance. So yes, Sissoko, I mean, he's up and sprinting about now, so he looks totally fine to me. Andrews with the ball over the top, looking to find Mamadou Doumbia. He sticks out a leg and doesn't take control of the ball, unfortunately. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know too much, but yeah, clearly he didn't like something I said, whether that's on Twitter or here on YouTube. I know a few players do watch the videos, but yeah, I don't know. You know, we are allowed to criticize. Ultimately, we are fans who pay their wages at the end of the day. So if something's not right and we call it out, I do think we should be allowed to do that if it's done in kind of a respectful and professional way. Here's Iheanacho. Well intercepted by Loser. Referee has been dragged back there. Surely that's a yellow card. I mean, Watford would have been on the attack there, ref. And yeah, Watford win a free kick. Loser tugged back by Iheanacho, actually. And we will be being joined by Callum at half-time to get his thoughts on the game so far. Yeah, pretty boring. I mean, it's not the most boring game I've ever watched, but there's not really been a massive chance for either side as yet. So yeah, I think Tom Cleverley, more than anything, isn't really looking for a performance. He's probably more looking just to get the 3 points, because that's something we've been missing for many weeks now. Just not getting over the line and securing that important win. We were so close at Sunderland and missed out. I thought the performance against Norwich was really good, but obviously, you know, we had 10 men for the majority of that game. So the performances, I feel, have been pretty okay, other than Leeds, you could argue. It's just, you know, that final end product and composure, both offensively and defensively, that we're missing out on at the moment. Just checking my phone here to see what people on social media are saying about the game so far. I do get intrigued. In fact, Luton are playing. Let me check the Luton score very quickly. Here we go. So the score is, it's still Luton 0, Sheffield United 0. There we go. So 0-0 in the Luton game. They also have a game on Wednesday, as I mentioned earlier, against Plymouth Argyle. So Luton going into Derby Day will be a lot more tired than the Watford squad. People seem quite happy, actually. Apparently, the home crowd are getting quite restless. I mean, I can't hear them because I don't have the commentary on, but Yeah, apparently the Middlesbrough crowd are becoming quite irritated with this performance so far, which is interesting to see. Yeah, come on, Watford. Here come Middlesbrough. Well intercepted by Yasser Larouche. Here's Iheanacho. Shoots. And it's a Borough corner. My dad just shouted something very strange from downstairs. I'm not quite sure what he's watching on TV. Oh dear. Come on, Watford. So Middlesbrough have a corner here. Iheanacho's shot was blocked. And Selvik punches. Comes back to Borough. Here's Whittaker. Taken on Kayembe. Selvik saves. Watford get it clear here. Here's Tomdedi Bashiru. And Watford have the chance to counter here. Loser into Georgie. It's a 2v1 situation here. Georgie Shafatatse driving forward. Here's Georgie. Doumbia. Oh, that's a big chance. I've got to say that's a huge chance for Mamadou Doumbia. He should be getting that on target. I mean, it wasn't the greatest of balls by Georgie. I'm just going to watch this back here on the replay. So Georgie, a lovely run down the left-hand side. Oh, Doumbia's got to be getting that on target. I know he's a young guy and we have to give him some time, but that's a big chance for Watford. He'll be gutted he didn't get that, on goal challenging Mark Travers. Yeah, a huge opportunity there for Mamadou Doumbia. Goodness me. Wowie. Okay. Oh. Come on, Watford. Should have buried that. Or, to be honest, if that was Vacuum Bio, I wouldn't have held much hope that he would have scored that either. But, yeah, you'd hope your striker would at least get that on target. Because I think if that was on target and had, a decent amount of power on the shot, it would have been a goal for Watford. And we would have been, one goal up here, half an hour gone. So, yeah, that's Watford's first big, real chance today. Mamadou Doumbia kind of scuffing his shot. The pass coming from Georgie Shafatatse. He made a great run down the left-hand side after a counter-attack by Watford. Here's Whittaker. Oh, lovely ball towards the back post. It goes over everybody, though, and out for a Watford goal kick. Lennon says Doumbia inspired by Bio there. Maybe so, maybe so. Please do subscribe if you are new. It really is appreciated. And it really does help us out just by clicking the button down below. And of course, leaving a like in the stream as well. It really does help out the channel too. It lets YouTube know that you are enjoying what you're watching. And we'll be joined by Callum actually at halftime to dissect the game so far. There's 14 likes on the stream as well. So we just need 6 more people to click the like button to get up to 20 likes for today's stream. And there was a chance here for Watford through Georgie Shafatatse. Georgie found himself in some space, had a shot from quite far out, and Mark Travers saved there down at his near post. I think the shot was just going wide. But yeah, Travers clearly felt threatened enough to get down and produce a save there. Here's Watford with another corner here. Come on, Watford. Here we go. Second corner of the match. Georgie with the... Oh, God, it's terrible. It is terrible. What a crap corner that was, Georgie. He's never been particularly great with corners. I've got to be honest. I know Georgie has a lot of quality, but I've always felt when it comes to set pieces and corners that Imran Louza is the better player in that regard. That could be a controversial opinion, but whenever I've seen Georgie Shafatatse take a corner, 9 times out of 10, it either misses everybody or kind of hits the first man. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Georgie taking corners at the moment. He should, VJ. I think he's only got 3 goals all season, chat for that say. So he absolutely, should contribute more. It's just his final moments for me, which I find frustrating. But there's no denying about the quality Georgie possesses. And in terms of, progressing the ball up the pitch, he really is world class in that regard, I do believe. And I have to say, credit to Watford so far today, because even with the injuries and the squad we have, we are putting in a decent performance against a very good side in Middlesbrough, I do believe. So, yeah, when you look at the Watford bench, I mean, I'll probably get it up at half time to show you, but half our bench today is just full of academy players, really. So it goes to show how stretched we are for players at the moment. Wendell Boy says Watford are shocking at corners. We absolutely are. We absolutely are. I couldn't tell you the last time we actually scored from a corner, to be honest with you. Yeah, really poor. Here's Iheanacho, who's broken in behind. Great defending there, I think from Kevin Caben this time. That's James Abankwah, I do apologise. I'm watching on a very poor quality screen here, so it's really hard to make out any of the players really. Every player is like very, very small, so it's hard to make out who they are at times. Wendell Boy, I'm interested to know why you're called Wendell Boy. You've never said, what's the reasoning behind your YouTube username? I'm interested. Does it have a Watford connection at all? Theme Park Ted, I assume Theme Park Ted likes going to theme parks, hence his username. So yeah, adventures with Lennon. Maybe Lennon likes going on adventures. Who knows? Do you get involved in the live chat as well? We do a subscriber only mode on today, so if you want to get involved in the live chat, please do hit subscribe down below, refresh your page, and you'll be able to chat with everyone else on the live stream today. Come on, Watford. 35 minutes gone here. Borough looking to get a shot on from the edge of Watford's box. Here's Iheanacho. Out to Whittaker. Whittaker with some quick feet. Shoots. Deflected. Offside referee, surely. Nope. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh, Borough threatening here. Well done. James Abankwah. Abankwah does well. And gets it clear with the long ball. Lovely stuff. It's after Wendell from The Simpsons, a nickname from school. Interesting. Wow. I've never been a huge Simpsons fan. I mean, I watched it when I was probably about between 10 and 13, I would say. Kind of primary school going into secondary school. But I never really got into it properly. I know they still make episodes now, actually, which is incredible. It's been going on for such a long time. But yeah, I was never too much into The Simpsons, actually, when I was younger. I'd say Family Guy I was probably more into, but yeah, even still, I don't watch that anymore. But yeah, if I was to choose between Family Guy or The Simpsons, I would probably say Family Guy is what I watch more. Sissoko Kayembe shoots. Oh, for God's sake. Honestly, how many chances do we need in front of goal? That should have been a goal again from Edu Kayembe. Oh. Wasn't really under too much pressure either. I'm just going to watch this back here. So Sissoko breaks through the offside trap. I mean, to be fair to Kayembe, it is on the half volley here. The ball comes up to him in the air. That is poor from Kayembe, though. You'd think with... I mean, that's the reason he's in the team as well. Kayembe is in the team purely because he can score the odd goal here and there. And yeah, Kayembe's put it wide. And here comes Kelechi Iheanacho for Middlesbrough against James Abankwah. And James Abankwah does really well there to disrupt Iheanacho's rhythm. Oh, guys, our good friend Jerry Sudworth has arrived. Jerry says, really hope Middlesbrough win. Can't stand Watford. Well, once again, Jerry, thanks for popping in. If you guys don't know, Jerry is a Wildstone fan. So yeah, Jerry, I appreciate your comment. I hope you're well. But yeah, I firmly disagree with what you've said today. I do have to say. It's not the Watford Way live stream without Jerry Sudworth popping in, is it? Let's be honest. Come on, Watford. Nearly at half-time. You know what? I would take 0-0 at half-time. And yeah, Callum will be on in a few minutes. We'll get him in to get his thoughts on the game so far. But yeah, we've been okay defensively. We've looked okay. It's just that final cutting edge up front which we've been missing, really. We do have Rocco Vata on the bench, remember that. So, yeah, Rocco Vata is an option for Watford later on in the game if needed. I'd probably bring on Vata over Sissoko if I was to make the change. I mean, Georgie was on the ball there. Yas Larouche could have made a run forward, but he just stood still. Here's Sissoko. Oh, what? I'll tell you what, we're getting into some decent positions. Is that a Watford corner? I think it is. So Sissoko has just won Watford a corner here. Sissoko, to be fair to him, even though he's blocked me on Twitter, as I said earlier, he's actually made a decent impact in kind of that right wing area today. He's been getting into some decent areas, decent positions. Come on, here we go. 40 minutes gone here. Watford with, I think this is the third corner, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, loser takes this time. Yes! Come on! Get in! Watford score. I think it's Musa Sissoko with the header. And a great corner by that man, Imran Loser. I said it. Loser is a better deliverer of corners, and he's done it. And Sissoko, get in. I said Sissoko was playing well today. Watford 1-0 up. A fantastic header from Musa Sissoko. Get in. Come on. Oh, is the playoff charge back on? Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting too overly excited, but a bullet header from Musa Sissoko. What a guy. The ball comes in. Superb. Absolutely superb. Let me get up and give that a round of applause. Wowie. Oh, good stuff. What a header by Musa that is. I'll tell you what, he's had a good game today. Really good. Oh, fantastic stuff. That's what we like to see. Musa Sissoko, bullet header, and an Imran Loser assist from the corner. Come on, get in, guys. Oh, lovely stuff. Really happy with that. Let's get that score changed. And yeah, Jerry Sudworth won't be happy with that. So yeah, Watford 1, Middlesbrough 0. Lovely stuff. That's what we like to see. If you remember, get your goal emoji spammed in chat as well. I'm going to do that right now on my account here. Here we go. Get that goal emoji spammed in chat. Watford have scored, guys. I'm not joking. We've scored a goal from a corner. Come on. Get in. Lovely stuff, Musa. That's what you like to see from your captain, isn't it? Leading by example, and he's been good today. He really has. Sissoko can keep me blocked if he performs like this more. Absolutely, Lennon. Absolutely. Wonderboy says goal from a corner. Rudy says get in. Hobby Town says James being excited about Musa. I know. Shocker. Roman says, come on, Watford, you Orns. Come on. Really good stuff. Happy with that. And we'll get Callum in just a moment as well. Callum, if you're watching, join the studio and we'll get you added in just a moment. Really good. And here come Watford again. Sissoko down the right wing again. Here is Sissoko looking to find Georgie Shatfatatse. Oh, I thought that was going to be another goal for a moment. Watford playing really well here. Here's Tom Deddy Bashiru. Goes down, referee, free kick. Thank you very much. Come on. Superb. Really good. Oh, yeah, good header by Musa that, and a great corner delivery from Imran Loser as well. Happy, I'm happy. Time for a drink. Rehydrate. Drink water. So here we go. The free kick. I mean, it's from a really far distance. It's probably from, I would say, for comparison purposes, the same distance that Georgie scored against Millwall in the opening game of the season. So Georgie floats it to the back post, and Mark Chavez does get up and claim in the end. So yeah, nothing results from that free kick, unfortunately. Richard Lee says, Yellow Army, keep it up. Absolutely, Richard. Tony says, Jerry, you keep on dreaming. Yeah, Jerry Sudworth can't be too happy with this, can he, Tony? With his hatred towards Watford. Oh dear. I always enjoy celebrating the goal on here. I do get a bit overly excited sometimes. I think I need to rein in my excitement at points, but I can't help it. And also, I've not actually said it today, but fair play to all the Watford fans that travelled up to Middlesbrough. They had a long journey last week to go to Sunderland, and to repeat kind of the same trip again this week is real dedication. And they got a £10 food voucher last week for their travels, and this time I believe the Watford fans that travelled got a free kind of neck travel pillow to wear on the coach. So yeah, fair play to everyone. I'm not sure how many have gone this week actually. If anyone knows the figure of Watford fans that have travelled up there, do let me know. I know it was about 400 last week at Sunderland, so probably similar amounts today. Oh dear, I've got the hiccups. Do excuse me. I'll just see if Callum's available to pop into the stream. Dylan Brown says, "How are people watching the game?" Through special measures, I'll say, Dylan. I can't actually tell you on here, of course, but all I'll say is if you've got a VPN or you go on social media, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to watch the game. But I'm not allowed to say on here. Oh, I've just had a message from Callum. He said he can't make it. Something's come up. So he can't come on. That's all right. It'll just be me at half time, unfortunately, guys. You'll have to listen to me waffle on for another few minutes. Come on, Watford. So a minute of added time here. We've nearly played it. The referee should be blowing his whistle in just a moment. And it's half time, so it's Watford 1, Middlesbrough 0. Musa Sissoko with the goal. Goodness me, I'm very happy with that, I have to say. Really good performance from Watford. And yeah, generally pretty good. I think defensively we've looked quite solid. At times maybe slightly susceptible to balls in behind, but largely we've been okay. Yeah, Dylan gets where I'm coming from. I can't say Dylan. I cannot say. I'm not legally allowed to. Yeah, a good performance from Watford. I just want to get a couple more goals really to kind of solidify the 3 points. Roman said, I live in St Etienne in France, father from Bletchley. Big Watford fan. I've been to 4 games at Vicarage Road this season. You're coming over for the Millwall game. Love that. I love that. Yeah, long way to come. It's unlucky you're not coming for Derby Day actually next weekend. I know a couple of people I'm friends with are coming from quite far distances. I've got a friend coming from the Netherlands to come and watch Watford versus Luton. I've got a friend who lives in America but is currently in Prague, and he's coming from Prague to the UK for the game. So yeah, I know quite a lot of people. I think the game's sold out already actually, which is really good to see. James, what outcome do you reckon for Derby Day? Well, I went 2-0 today. And yeah, I think Derby Day could be 2-0 as well. Yeah. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll get the statistics up on the screen. We'll go through them now and the Watford player ratings, so you can have a look on how we've been performing. Unfortunately, today I've just had a message from my guest. He's not able to make it at half time. So unfortunately, you are just listening to me today. I do apologise. But yeah, we'll get the statistics up on the screen now. So let me just make myself smaller. There we go. So these are the Watford player ratings, courtesy of Thought Mob. I hope you guys can see them correctly. But in terms of the best Watford performers today, according to these ratings, obviously Sissoko with the goal with a 7.3 rating. Imran Loser with the assist is Watford's highest rated player on a 7.9. I think he's been really good today. Tom Dele-Bashiru is given away the ball a few times in dangerous areas, as has Kevin Caben once or twice. Yasser Larouchi, he's got quite a high rate. I don't think he deserves a 7.1 for me. But yeah, there you go. They're giving him a 7.1. James Abankwah with a 7.7 as well. 26 out of 32 accurate passes, 44 touches, 1 successful dribble, 100% success rate, 2 out of 5 accurate long balls, all his tackles won as well, 2 blocks, 2 clearances. So James Abankwah having a good game for Watford. From a Middlesbrough perspective, Luke Ayling, a right back, of course, he used to play for Leeds, if you remember. He's doing okay today. Balasa, Morris are their top performers. So, yeah, interesting to see. In terms of the other championship fixtures today, let's have a look. Luton 0, Sheffield United 0. You can see there, Hull City 1, Norwich 0. Norwich having a terrible time at the moment. Blackburn 0, Plymouth 0, Middlesbrough 0, Watford 1. Get in. Sheffield United 0, Coventry 1. Obviously, Coventry managed by Frank Lampard. Stoke City 0, Swansea 0, and Millwall versus West Brom. It looks like that game has kicked off slightly later. I'm not sure what happened there, but they're only on the 36th minute. Maybe some sort of medical problem perhaps in that game. So yeah, those are the latest scores on the doors. The momentum bar, you can see here Watford actually having the better of the match momentum, which means essentially how threatening Watford are to Middlesbrough at any given point of the game. You can see there Watford having a big spell towards the start of the first half. And then yeah, when we got that goal through Sissoko, the match momentum spiked as well. Sissoko, possession slightly in Middlesbrough's favour. XG very much in Watford's favour. Watford also having the best big chance of the game and more shots than Middlesbrough as well. In terms of the Watford substitutes for today's game, you can see there on the bench we have Jonathan Bond, Sierralta, Morris, Ngakia, Pollock, Ince, Amin Nabazada, Michael Adepoku, and Rocco Vata. So yeah, some options to bring on. Amin Nabazala, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing. Matty Pollock, if we get to the latter stages of the game, is a solid option to bring on. And Rocco Vata, of course, as well, is a very quality attacking option to have at our disposal. So I'm pretty happy to be honest with you. And yeah, Watford 1, Middlesbrough 0. Kevin's here. Jim Bob, love that. Welcome back to the stream, Kevin. It's going well. Get Rudy on. I'll get Rudy on at some point this season if he's up for it. Actually, that would be quite funny. Ted says there's 300 tickets left for next Sunday. So yeah, you are planning to go to the Luton game. Yeah, not many tickets left at all. Any romance yesterday, James? Sadly not VJ. I'm available. I'm here. But no, sadly not. I watched a film yesterday actually in bed, which was really good. Newly released on Apple TV. I think it was called The Gorge. Yeah, it was like an action adventure film. I thought it was pretty good. It's got Miles Teller in. You guys might know him from Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I started a new series as well on Apple called For All Mankind. It's kind of about space travel and stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, you guys probably don't care. But there you go. I've told you now. So yeah, unfortunately not for me yesterday, VJ. Oh dear, how embarrassing. Jerry Sudworth says, I can tell you one thing for sure. Here we go. So Jerry Sudworth again comes into the chat. What does he say this time? He says, I can tell you one thing for sure. The goal from Watford was a complete fluke. If we played Willstone, we would lose by at least 3-0, according to Jerry there. So, yeah, apparently the goal Sissoko scored was a fluke. Does not count. And Jerry believes that we would lose by at least 3-0 if we faced Willstone. So there we go. An interesting take there from Jerry. Of course, we welcome all opinions here on the Watford Way, positive or negative, I do have to say. Oh dear. But yeah, I have to say, going back to the Luton game, really excited for that one. I'm going myself, and yeah, really excited actually for Luton next weekend. The 4-0 win a couple of seasons ago was really good. Yeah, can't wait. Rudy says he'd be up for it. All right, Rudy, later this season then. Maybe for the last away game, we'll get you on the channel for a cameo appearance. Who knows? We'll get something arranged, Rudy. Oh dear. But yeah, just seeing the replay there of the Musa Sissoko goal. My brother said to me earlier he wants to go to the Oxford game. So actually, that might be a game I miss here on the channel. I'll just have to check the fixtures for the next upcoming away game. So I might actually go myself to the Oxford game, depending on how I feel. So I'll just see when that is in the schedule. So Watford-Oxford on the 15th of March. So actually a month from today. So yeah, I might give the Oxford game a go because it's not too far away. So yeah, I might make the journey for that one. We've got Stoke away as well in the next few weeks. What else have we got? West Brom away, Bristol City away, Pompey away. Of course, Quaggo Bar wants to be back for that one. Blackburn away. And yeah, the season ends with Sheffield Wednesday at home. So yeah, not too many games to go actually for the rest of this season. Ellis says James rang me at 1 a.m. if that counts as romance. I did. That is a true story. That is a true story. I did ring Ellis at 1 a.m. He didn't answer. Oh dear, that is funny. Is my brother making an appearance? I'd love him to make an appearance, VJ, but I just think he hates coming on camera. So maybe. Matt. Hello, Matt. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the stream. Hey, James. Loving how well we've played in the first half. Plus, a Banquet has been strong at the back. I think you've summed that up pretty well there, Matt. Sissoko, surprisingly, Matt, for me, has been really good down that right-hand side. He's been repeatedly running into really good areas, actually. And yeah, I think Sissoko's been up there as well. A Banquet's been good. Loser's been good. I think TDB, Tom Delly, has been slightly off it today. But yeah, on the whole, I've been pretty happy actually with the performance. What is the championship table looking like? I tell you what, let's go and have a look now. Let me get it up on screen for you. Give me one moment. I should be able to get this up for you. Here we go. Let's bring the table up. Nominate Rudy for moderator. You know what? I will get another channel moderator alongside VJ before the end of the season. So if you are a regular viewer and you want to be a moderator, just to keep an eye on the chat to make sure no one says anything too offensive, yeah, let me know, and yeah, I'll probably make another moderator for the live streams before the end of the season. How is Selvik performing? Again, Matthias, welcome back. Nice to see you. By the way, guys, Matthias Eriksson here used to play with Egil Selvik. So, yeah, former teammate of Selvik's in the chat today, which is, yeah, really interesting. It's been good. He's not really had a massive save to make, Matthias, really, but from what he's done so far, he's been okay. He's been okay. He's not done anything majorly wrong. He looks comfortable with his feet. Yeah, he's looked pretty good, Egil Selvik, today. So yeah, we'll take a quick look at the championship table, and then I'm going to go literally for a quick toilet break, and then we'll be back for the second half. So this is the table. I mean, the text might be too small. I don't know if you guys can make that out on your screen, but hopefully you can see that nice and clearly. So you can see with the win at the moment, this is a live table. Sorry, I can feel the hiccups coming back. Give me one moment. Oh, excuse me. With a live table, so Watford currently sit in 10th position with this 1-0 win over Middlesbrough. You can see Coventry, would need them to lose arguably or draw potentially to be in our favour today. West Brom 1-1, Blackburn 0-0, Sheffield United 0-0. So currently as it stands, we're up to 10th on 45 points. If I scroll down and keep on going, you'll see that Luton Town are rock bottom of the Championship table, which is exactly what we love to see. Their form, 2 draws and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. That's really poor. Hull City towards the bottom end of the Championship table. They're winning 1-0 currently as it stands. Norwich, as we mentioned earlier, are losing by 1-0. And actually, if Watford, go on a decent run of fixtures, after today's game, we're going on a decent run of form, I should say, after today's game, that could very quickly propel us back into the playoff mix. And looking at the teams Watford are facing, after Luton, that's our real tough run over. We've got Luton obviously to come, then Stoke City away, Millwall at home, Swansea at home, Oxford United away, and then Plymouth Argyle at home. So for me, there's some real winnable fixtures in there if Watford, put our mind to it really. So I'm excited. I mean, anything can happen in football, that's all I'll say. And playoffs are still a possibility, of course, at this stage, even if our squad isn't maybe up to the standard it should be, which shows how well Tom Cleverley is doing at Watford so far. And VJ, continuing on from his question earlier, he had a McDonald's yesterday. Nice to see VJ. Are you still in Egypt, VJ? No, I don't think you ever answered my question. And Ellis said James rung me at 1 a.m. if that counts as romance. I did. I was bored, Ellis, after my film, so I thought I'd give you a call. 20 likes achieved, lovely stuff. And yeah, please do subscribe by clicking the button down below. I'm going to quickly head off for a toilet break. The players are coming out now, and then we'll be looking ahead to the second half. So literally give me about a minute and a half, and I'll be back for the second half. I was muted. Hello, I've returned. I've returned. Right, the second half is back underway here at the Riverside Stadium. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Could you imagine if we'd scored while I was in the toilet there? I left it slightly too late, actually. Yeah, 46 minutes, 30 seconds gone here. Watford kicking from left to right in the second half. So I believe we're kicking now towards the away fans because I don't think the away fans were where Watford were attacking towards in the first half. So I think we are now kicking towards the Watford fans, which is good to see. Rudy says, great film choice, James. Was that when I was talking about the Gorge on Apple TV? Because it only came out yesterday. I assume that's what you're referring to, Rudy. It was really, really good, actually, I thought. Really well done. I love a good action film. I love a good space film as well. My favourite ever film is called Gravity, and it came out, I think, in about 2014 or 2015. I went to the cinema to see it with my dad, and it was just absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, I like a good action film. I like a good comedy, like a rom-com or like a family comedy film. And yeah, I like a good action film as well. I'm not huge on like horror films or stuff like that. But yeah, I do like going to the cinema. Have I missed a substitution here? I think I can see Tom Ince on the field. I'll have to check that out in just a moment. Loser shoots, goes over the bar. Let me just check the Watford social media. Give me one moment. I think Tom Ince has come onto the pitch here. I've absolutely missed that. Let me just check here. Watford FC. An enforced change at the break. So Sissoko, obviously with some sort of injury here. So yeah, Sissoko's come off and Tom Ince has come on, which I'm not opposed to, but Sissoko had a really good first half actually. So yeah, there we go. So Sissoko's off and Ince is on. You'd say Ince is a more natural attacking player, of course, over on that right hand side. So it does make sense. But yeah, interesting. So obviously Sissoko with some sort of injury. Maybe he was in shock that he scored a goal and he's had to come off because he was kind of hyperventilating. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, to confirm, Sissoko off and Ince is on. So Ince will take up kind of a position on that right hand side. VJ says Tiritas. Tiritas is a good gripping movie. I've never heard of it, VJ. Let me know what it's about. I don't tend to pay for too many like subscription film services. Like if I want to watch something on Netflix, Apple or Amazon, I'll just pay for it for 1 month, watch whatever it is and then cancel it, because otherwise I'll end up spending like 20 quid, 25 quid a month on just subscription services. Yeah, so if there's something I want to watch, I'll watch it. But yeah, I don't pay for everything at once because I think it's a waste of money, in my opinion. So Watford on the attack. We're approaching the 50th minute mark of this game now. Due Date is the best comedy ever. I've never heard of that, VJ, either. Come on, Watford. Here's Loser. Into Tom Delibishiru. Went to pass to Kevin Caben, opted not to. Goes out to James Abankwah instead. Tom Deli into Loser. Back to James Abankwah on this left-hand side. Kayembe into TDB. Nice 1-2. TDB into Tom Ince here. Tom Ince, come on, find Ryan Andrews. Oh, took too long there, Tom Ince. Referee getting in the way. Here's Georgie. The referee literally stood right over where the ball was passed to you there. Caben out to James Abankwah. So Kevin Caben is on the right-hand side and James Abankwah kind of on the left-hand side of the back four. Oh, it's a terrible shot. Really is. Goodness me. Yeah, Mamadou Doumbia not having the greatest of games from a shooting perspective, I do have to say. But Georgie Shafatatse with a great ball into Doumbia. To be fair to Doumbia, I think that was on his weaker left foot. But yeah, that's two fluffed shots from Mamadou Doumbia today in quite decent areas. Here's Kayembe into Tom Ince. Tom Ince on his right-hand side, taking on his fullback. Doumbia into Loser. Go on, Loser. Have a shot. Oh, finds Doumbia in the box. Here is Mamadou. Ryan Andrews into Tom Ince here. Oh, Ince is just a bit slow on the ball. He's not, not being very incisive and fast with his passes at the moment. Come on, Watford. Let's get a second goal. I just want a second goal and then I can feel a bit more calm here. Into Georgie Shakfatatse here. Loses the ball, unfortunately. And Middlesbrough, oh dear, looking to counter. It's a 2v2. Here we go. Here come Borough. Turning us inside and out. Oh, that's great defending there from James Abankwah. Really good performance from James Abankwah today. And yeah, a great last-ditch tackle there. Is Tom Ince out of contract in the summer, says Lennon. I believe he's got another year left on his contract after this season. It's got Robert Downey Jr. in, says VJ. Interesting. I must watch it. Remind me at the end, VJ, and I'll write it down to watch it later tonight. Yeah, my parents and my brother are going to watch A Quiet Place tonight. A Quiet Place 2, I think they're watching, they said. So I'm not too interested in that because it's more of like a horror, scary film than like an action film. But yeah, we got to focus on Watford first before we start talking about what films we're watching. I've got cheeseburgers after the match as well to eat, which I'm looking forward to, and a strawberry cheesecake for dessert if you're interested as well. So yeah, I'm being well fed today, I have to say. And then tomorrow, I think we've got roast beef. Roast beef. Here comes Kayembe. Oh, Kayembe, my God. I'll tell you what, we're not great in the final third at all. We really are poor. And here come Middlesbrough. Egil Selvik, actually good awareness there to come out and clear the ball upfield. Yeah, our final third play I just find bizarre sometimes. It really is. VJ says, I think there is a planetary alignment tonight. I thought that had finished. I thought that was happening in like late January, early February, where you could see all the planets line up. I mean, it's cloudy and rainy here anyway, VJ, so we wouldn't see it. I mean, maybe over in Egypt where you are, it's a better view, but yeah, it's cloudy, rainy, 3 degrees here. Not very nice weather, but the Watford fans have been rewarded with, a very solid performance so far. So Morgan Whittaker, the former Plymouth striker, standing over this set piece. 54 minutes, 22 seconds gone. Here's Whittaker. Well defended by Watford. Shot comes in from really far out and it's very comfortable for Selvik to claim. I'm not liking Tom Ince's cameo too much here. It's just a bit lax, just a bit. It doesn't seem that concentrated. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the right word is. Lethargic, maybe. It's just not being very quick or incisive with his passes when he's going forward. He's being quite slow. He might have been told to do that. I don't know, but yeah, I want to get the second goal ideally here. And Tom Ince, I know he is getting on in his career now, but he does have quality from kind of set piece actions on occasion. So Selvik playing out from the back here into Yasilarushi, Kayembe. Mickey Russell says, where am I watching the game? I can't say, Mickey, but you should be able to attain where I'm watching that from my answer. Yeah, if you've got social media, Twitter, just search Watford Middlesbrough on there and I'm sure you'll be able to find something. I think I watched the first one, VJ, but I've never been a huge fan. Rudy, sorry, I've never been a huge fan of A Quiet Place. So, yeah, it's just never been my thing really. But yeah, my parents and my brother like it, so they're watching it later. Yeah, sorry, Sorry, Mickey, I can't say. I can't say. I don't know who's tuning in to watch these streams, so I can't say where I'm watching the game. But if my commentary suffices, great. If not, I'm sure you can find a way to watch on social media. Or also, I always say if you got a VPN, you can set your location, and this is legal, by the way. If you got a VPN, you can set your location to any country that isn't the UK. Here's Georgie Shaffatatse, and a great save by Mark Chavez in goal. Georgie Shaffatatse nearly getting a second goal for Watford. Yeah, you set your location to America. You can buy iFollow, which is the EFL service for I think £10 a month or £10 a game, and you can watch games that way as well. So there's lots of ways to do it, Mickey. Hobbytown watched The Pope's Exorcist last night. Quality film. That sounds like a scary film to me. I don't think I'd be, too happy watching that. I get jump scared quite easily. So yeah, I tell you what, we've booked in to go to the cinema in a few weeks to see a sci-fi film called Mickey 17. We're going to the IMAX to watch that, so I'm looking forward to it. Here's Georgie Shaffatatse again. Georgie again, a great stop once again by Mark Travers in a Middlesbrough goal. It should be Watford 2, Middlesbrough 0 with the chances we've had. Come on, I mean, Georgie's got to do better for me in these situations. I mean, he was being marked by two players there. Just took too long. Tight angle. But yeah, Mickey 17. I've booked to go and see that in the IMAX, actually, in my local cinema in a couple of weeks. It's like a sci-fi film about this guy who dies and he comes back to life again and again and again, and he keeps dying, but in different ways. It looks like quite a funny film, actually. So I'm going to see that in a few weeks. Luke Ayling has come off. Just waiting for... So Luke Ayling and Kelechi Iheanacho here have come off for Middlesbrough. So yeah, two quite experienced professionals, actually. So Iheanacho has come off for Finn Azaz, formerly of Plymouth and Villa, I believe. And Luke Ayling has come off, and Jiek Still has come on for Borough. Never heard of him. And here come Borough once again. I know someone on Twitter said their fans were getting quite restless in the first half. So yeah, I imagine the atmosphere in the stadium today is probably quite toxic. And also, how good would it be to go into the Luton game on the back of a really good win against a quality Borough side today? I think it would lift everyone's spirits immeasurably. Oh, here they come. Here is Finn Azaz down his left-hand side. It's well intercepted. Loser clears into Kayembe. Oh, it's good hold-up play by Kayembe, actually. Just needs to lay it off here. It's taking too long on the ball. Kayembe into Loser, being marked by 2 or 3 players here. Oh, Imran Loser tries to go round his man, gets caught out. Oh, well done. Loser picks up the ball once again. Here's Kayembe. Come on, Watford. Oh, we just seem hesitant to go forward. I'm not liking this approach. Here's Georgie. Georgie back to James Abankwa here. Egil Selvik clears. Yeah, The Gorge, it's really good. It's on Apple TV, Angie, so I recommend you watch that. Angie says, have you seen Long Legs yet? It's just come out on Netflix. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. You guys are suggesting random things I've never heard of today. I mean, there's so many films out there nowadays. It's hard to keep up. The F1 film in the summer. I mean, I'm sure Rudy's probably an F1 fan if he's still watching. I'm looking forward to that. With Brad Pitt. Looks really well filmed, the F1 film. What else is coming out this year? I'm just trying to think. I can't think from my memory, but I know there's a few films out in the summer. Jurassic Park is another one of them, I believe, as well. Hobby Towns is going back to Tom Ince. I have as much love for him as most of us had for Emmanuel Dennis. I can't work out if that's good love or bad love, Hobby Town. Do you love Tom Ince? Do you hate Tom Ince? I don't know. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic there. So 61 minutes gone now in this game. So less than half an hour to play here. at the Riverside Stadium. It's still Watford 1, Middlesbrough 0. I will be gutted if we lose this game. You know, I've seen us squander leads too many times this season. You know, at some point Watford have got to pick up the 3 points. You know, at some point we really have. Minecraft movie. Yeah, you are right there, Lennon. That is coming out. That looks very strange though. With Jack Black's playing Steve, isn't he, in that one? So yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. I mean, maybe when it comes to Netflix or Amazon or something, I'll give that a watch, but I don't think I'm going to pay £20 to go and watch that in the cinema. I'll tell you what I watched the other day because it was on Amazon. I watched the Barbie film. I'd not actually seen Barbie when it came out. Obviously, do you remember the summer? It was probably, what was it, 2023? Everyone was going crazy about Barbie and Oppenheimer. Yeah, that was an interesting film. I'm not going to sit here and say I absolutely loved it, but it wasn't terrible actually. Rocco Vata, by the way, they just showed Rocco Vata on the bench. He's getting changed right now. A member of the Watford coaching staff were just speaking to him. So yeah, Rocco Vata looks to be coming onto the pitch, which is, yeah, a good move, I would say. We want to get that second goal. Watford with 13 shots. Middlesbrough have had 7. 5 shots on target for Watford. Middlesbrough have had 3, and it's 50-50 in terms of match possession so far. Hobbytown hates Tom Ince. There we go. Interesting. He has his moments, Tom Ince, Hobbytown, but in terms of a Championship's regular starter for Watford, is not who I'd like to see. Come on, Watford. Ball comes in from Borough to the back post. That's dangerous. Big chance here for Borough. Shoots. Oh my God, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Who was that? I think it was Finn Azaz, actually. That was a huge chance. He had all the time in the world. He took a touch in the box, turned, shot, and yeah, all Egil Selvik could do was watch. Should have been a goal. Should be 1-1. Wow. I'm really shocked they didn't score that chance. Nathan says the one time we do good, you can't watch because it's not on Sky. I know, Nathan. This TV deal is so frustrating. I wish they allowed everyone in the UK to watch, every game. You know, that would be the ideal situation. Angie says Quiet Place 2 could not finish it. The first one was good though. Yeah. I mean, Angie, in America, you guys get film releases, before the UK as well. So, you guys are quite lucky over there. So, an interesting change here, and not a surprising change. So, Mamadou Doumbia, who has fluffed his chances today, has come off the pitch, which is fair enough. Of course, he's still only 18 years old. Let's remember that when we criticise him. But yeah, he probably should have done better with the first chance, especially. And yeah, Rocco Vata's come on into that striker position. So Vata on as a striker, and Doumbia has come off. Wendell Boy says getting nervy already. Matt says I think I'd feel a bit more relaxed if we had more than a 1-0 lead right now. Nathan says that's what was so good about the start of the season. You could watch every day. Exactly. Rocco Vata penalised there for a foul. Yeah, when it gets to about 70 minutes onwards, that's when I start getting really nervous. Come on, Watford. Sorry, I was just checking my phone here. I do apologise. I might have to turn my my light on actually. It's getting a bit dark outside. I'll leave it another 5 or 10 minutes. If it starts getting too dark, do let me know and I can turn my my big light on. Because yeah, it's a bit looks a bit naff outside. Very cloudy, wet, miserable. Let me look up what the weather's doing for tomorrow actually. I hate this time of year because in the summer I go out for runs all the time, you know, like 3 or 4 times a week. I'm out doing like a 5K run. But at this time of year, it's just, yeah, tomorrow looks miserable as well. Monday looks good. Yeah, it's warming up next week, actually. 10, 11, 12, 13 degrees. So, yeah, looking much better towards the end of next week, which is good. Nathan says, you're my source now if I can't watch it. That's good. That's good. I hope I provide adequate commentary, Nathan. Here come Borough. Down this right-hand side. Larouche does well to defend. Goes out for that's a goal kick. So I think we're 4 subscribers away from our goal for today's stream. So if you are new around here and you're interested, please do hit subscribe down below. It's totally free to do, and it means you'll get notified whenever we go live or upload a new video. And of course, if you can like the live stream as well, it is much appreciated too. Michael Carrick looking absolutely miserable down on the touchline. The camera just panned over to him. It's quite funny, actually. Yeah, Michael Carrick not looking very happy at all with his Middlesbrough side today. And of course, Michael Carrick and Tom Cleverley, formerly teammates at Manchester United during the glory days of Sir Alex Ferguson. I'm sure they'll have a good catch-up after the end of the game today. And it's great to see 2 young English managers doing quite well in the Championship as well. So, yeah, it's always good to see. Oh, Rocco Vata nearly nicking the ball there, and he does so, actually. Here is Rocco Vata. Picks up the ball from deep, looking to find his runner in Tom Ince. Tom Ince just not quick enough to get that nowadays. That is old age. I'm not sure what you mean there, Hobbytown. Come on, Watford. Ugh. I'm starting to get nervous. They're just showing Sissoko in the bench actually on my feed here. So he's clearly not too seriously injured because he's come back out of the tunnel and is sitting on the Watford bench. You know, maybe it was just a precaution that he was brought off at half-time. But yeah, Sissoko has scored the goal for Watford in the first half. A great corner from Loser, a bullet header from Musa. He went off at half-time, according to Watford anyway, with a forced injury. But he's back out on the bench now. So hopefully nothing too serious for Musa Sissoko. And of course, he's got over a week now until we play Luton next Sunday to recover from whatever injury he has. I'm going to go and turn my lights on now, actually, because it's getting a bit dark. Yeah, let's turn it on. Oh, just spilled some water there. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? It's illuminated my hair. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to sit back for a moment, relax, because Watford look quite comfortable as it stands. Bring the camera down slightly. There we go. Got a better view of me now. You can see my radiator just behind me. Signed shirt from the FA Cup final team of 2018-19 as well. Who have I got on the signed Watford shirt behind? Yeah, as I said, it's literally just the entire squad from the FA Cup final. So, yeah, very nice birthday present that was. That was when I turned 18 a few years ago. So, yeah, a lovely bit of Watford memorabilia. What a save by Egil Selvik. A huge save. Wowee, what a shot that was. I don't know who it was for Middlesbrough, but Egil Selvik with a fantastic diving save. He was stretched fully, like a full body stretch that was from Egil Selvik for Watford. And what a save. Goodness gracious me. Let's just watch this back in the replay. Wow, that's sensational. What a top stop that was. I think it might have been Morgan Whittaker, actually. I'm not too sure. Great stop, though. Really was. As Rudy says, great save. Really was. Fantastic. Egil Selvik in the Watford goal. Angie says, long leg of the film has Nick Cage playing a serial killer. Oh, it's definitely not my cup of tea then, Angie. I get scared of them types of films. I like watching more upbeat, happy films. You know. So, yeah, not ones about serial killers. I watched a series many years ago called Dexter, which is actually about a serial killer, but it's done in a more comedic way, and I thought that was really good. Here come Borough once again. They're clearly going for the game now. Of course, they're at home. They're 1-0 down, and they really want to try and get something from this. And yeah, they're putting on Watford under quite a lot of pressure now. Tom Ince loses the ball. Goes out for a Watford throw. Ted says, have I got anything else that is from Watford signed, if you don't mind me asking? So that is, I'll turn the camera around there. That is kind of my full Watford wall of memorabilia. I've got other signed stuff as well, like autographs and stuff, but they're not displayed on my wall. So yeah, that's the main collection I've got. And I've got like signed programs and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I don't have a huge collection, but the collection I've got I really like. And behind the camera that way, I've got a signed Anthony Joshua. I think it's a limited edition, only 100 pieces were ever made. Kind of a signed Anthony Joshua frame from the fight against Dandy Ruiz that he won. So yeah, I've got a good collection. And in fact, there's a video on my YouTube channel where I do a tour of kind of all my programs and the collection of memorabilia I've got. I'm going to try and find it for you now, actually. I'll put the link in the live chat. Here it is. I'll put the link in chat. So if you want to give this a watch after today's game, this is my kind of entire collection of memorabilia. There's the link if you want to give it a watch. It's a good video, actually. It's a video I'm quite proud of, well edited. So yeah, feel free if you want to give that a watch. Come on, Watford. So about 15 minutes or so to go until the end of this game. I've got a horrible feeling, you know, touch wood, I've got a feeling Middlesbrough may score late on here. It's why I really wanted Watford to get that second goal when we had the chances. Georgie had a couple, Doumbia had a couple, Kayembe had a chance as well. So yeah, I don't want to come back to kind of rue them missed opportunities. But yeah, Kayembe tracking back here, doing some good defensive work alongside Ryan Andrews, Vata and Lusa here. I mean, we're probably knackered. I mean, I went to the Leeds game during the week and they really did tear us to shreds. Oh, dangerous ball in there by Borough from the right-hand side. Cleared by, I think it was Imran Lusa who got the touch on that. And yeah, Watford very, very deep now. Everyone's behind the ball and Middlesbrough committing lots of players forward. They've really only got one or two players defensively back just in case Watford hit on the counter-attack. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed, Wendell boy. And make sure to follow us, obviously, across all our social accounts as well. We're now on TikTok. We've got about 50 followers on there now. We just launched our TikTok. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube as well. So plenty of content to keep you guys occupied. You post all the latest Watford news and goings on around the club. Oh dear, I'm getting nervous now. Middlesbrough just passing round the back. Not progressing too far up the pitch, but they're having a lot of possession in the last 5 minutes or so. It's on this right-hand side. Cut out well by Tom Ince. Gives it straight back to Borough, though. Here they come. Whittaker. Saved by Egil Selvik at his near post. It's a Middlesbrough corner. Wow. VJ says you enjoyed my garden video. Thank you, VJ. Yeah, I got home from the game quite late on Tuesday. And yeah, everyone was asleep, so I didn't want to wake everyone up in my house by recording a match reaction. So yeah, the garden it was. Oh, Middlesbrough have hit the post. Wow, they can't get much closer. They've hit the post now. Watford riding our luck here. Ball comes in again. Headed clear by LaRouche. His Finners as. Whittaker. Edge of the Watford box. Into the penalty area now. Shoots. Is blocked by LaRouche again. And it's cleared. Is that for another Borough corner? It is. So yeah, Watford under huge amounts of pressure at the moment. Tony says, James, calm down. I can't, Tony. I can't. We need the 3 points, Tony. We absolutely do. So yeah, another Middlesbrough corner here. 78 minutes, 5 seconds gone. Vanderberg tussling with Kevin Caben here. Edmondson tussling with James Abankwah. A very physical penalty box at the moment. Header actually comes off a Middlesbrough player again. I think that was Edmondson that time. And yeah, it goes over for a Watford goal kick. Another substitution here for Watford. Jeremy Ngakia is coming on. Just waiting to see who is coming off. Probably Yasser LaRouche, I would suspect. Ngakia will go over on that left-hand side to hopefully provide a bit more defensive stability. Let's just take a look at the confirmed changes. So Fours is on for Middlesbrough. Borges has gone off. And yeah, just waiting to see this Watford substitution get confirmed here by the fourth official. Ryan Andrews, actually, interesting. So Ryan Andrews comes off. Yasser LaRouche stays on. And yeah, Ngakia comes on in that right back spot. So maybe Andrews feeling slightly fatigued. Obviously, he's done a lot of running today up and down that right hand side. I've not really noticed Andrews too much, to be honest with you. But yeah, Andrews comes off and Ngakia comes on. So hopefully Andrews is okay. No, we don't want any more injuries. And yeah, Ngakia's come on, hopefully just to solidify that Watford back line. Oh, Selvik took a poor touch there. Nearly got closed down by the Middlesbrough striker. But yeah, he cleared into the stands, and it's a Borough throw here. Selvik looked a little bit unnerved there just for a moment. Lots of you tuning into the final stages of this game as well. So if you haven't already, please do hit subscribe down below. It really is appreciated, and it does help out the channel immeasurably. The offside call there for Middlesbrough, so it's a Watford free kick, and I think we'll start to see Watford take our time over these situations now. Time waste a little bit. Oh, Romans with some great news. Apparently Luton are losing. Let's bring up the Championship table very quickly to take a look. So this is the live table as it stands at the moment. And yeah, they've not updated the score here. Oh, there we go. Luton losing 1-0 against Sheffield United. Come on. Superb. Really is great news. And yeah, look at that. Luton rock bottom of the Championship table there. Great to see. Oh, dear. Sorry, I should really not laugh because Watford still have 10 minutes to play here. But so far, so good for the Hornets today. Chavez clears for Middlesbrough. Well taken there by James Abankwah. Oh, superb by Abankwah. Referee, thank you. Wow, he got pulled back there, James Abankwah. And it's really good Abankwah actually at bringing the ball out from the back, using his pace, using his strength, physicality, holding off players and progressing up the pitch with the ball. And he does that to a lot better effect actually than Ryan Porteous did when he was at the club. So Abankwah, if given the opportunity, I would bring in on a permanent deal in the summer. What's up, Watford's in here. Thanks for watching, buddy. I'm loving your matchday vlogs as well. So yeah, I appreciate you tuning in. Give What's Up Watford a sub if you haven't already. Angie says, yes, it was an amazing save. You're a bit ahead of me, so you don't want to spoil it. Do not worry, Angie. It's all good. Yeah, great save by Egil Selvik, keeping Watford in this game. And yeah, I'm getting more and more excited for the Luton match next weekend. I can't wait. Here come Watford again down this left-hand side. Loser carrying the ball. Referee, it's disgusting. Thank you. It's a yellow card, surely. And yeah, absolutely. So, a yellow card there for Middlesbrough. Imran Loser taken down. Force with the yellow card. And Imran Loser and Watford. We'll just take our time over this one. We just waste a bit of time. And yeah. We wanna secure the 3 points today, absolutely. Yeah, what's up, Watford? I assume you're going to the Luton game next weekend. I mean, I'm so excited for that. I really am. I just hope it's a repeat of the 4-0 win we got over them a couple of years ago. So excited. Yeah, Loser just getting up now from that challenge. You sit in the lower Graham Taylor, don't you? Because so I sit in the upper Graham Taylor. My younger brother sits in the lower Graham Taylor, and I think you sit really close to my younger brother actually. So yeah, I might see you at one of the games. Your first ever derby, yeah. Well, my first derby was just the one a couple of years ago. So yeah, for all us young Watford fans who haven't been to many, yeah, it's it's only the second time for me seeing Watford versus Luton in person. Of course, we played away a couple of times as well. But yeah, it's my second time seeing the match at Vicarage Road. Nearly 40 of you tuning in now as well. Please do hit subscribe down below. I think we're about 3 away from our goal for today's stream. So yeah, if you could hit that button below, it is much appreciated. Of course, hitting like as well does help us out as well. In terms of the game, we're at 83 minutes 56 seconds, so about 6 minutes or so from the 90-minute mark. Nathan says you're worried about Luton because they have good set pieces. We're poor at them, we are, and it's your first derby. Good to hear, Nathan. We are poor at set pieces. We're poor from crosses generally, I feel. Like whenever Watford defend crosses, I mean, we nearly conceded within about 10 seconds against Leeds from a cross. So, yeah, crosses, set pieces, corners, I'm always a little bit worried. But yeah, Luton haven't been great. So, but yeah, derby matches, anything can happen. Watford could win 5-0, Luton can win 1-0. Anything can happen. There could be a couple of red cards in there. It's one of them games where form goes out the window, really, for a derby match. Here come Middlesbrough down the right-hand side. Georgie Shapfatatse and Yasser Larouchi defending well here. Georgie intercepts. Doesn't get it clear, though. I've got to say, James Abankwah is up there for man of the match for me today. He's been really good. Lots of key interceptions from Abankwah today. Alex, welcome. How are we playing overall? First half, from an attacking perspective, Alex, really good. Second half, we've had a few chances. Doumbia probably should have scored one. But yeah, really, second half has been just Watford absorbing the Borough pressure, and so far we've done so to good effect. But it's not been the best performance I've ever watched by any means. But so far, so good, Alex, and Watford are winning, which is what we like to see. Here's Kayembe, holds up the ball well, into Georgie Shakfatatse, who must be absolutely knackered. Oh, it's a ball over the top, looking to find. Oh, what a chance. One-on-one with the keeper. I think that was Tom Ince. So Georgie Shakfatatse, he dinks the ball over the top of the Middlesbrough back line. Tom Ince is running through. And Mark Travers does quite well, actually, I think. But that's a shame. Tom Ince just couldn't get the dink right over Mark Travers in the Middlesbrough goal. That would have been 2-0 to Watford and game over if that had gone into the net, which is a shame. And my prediction was 2-2, so my prediction's completely wrong. Wendell Boy says Ben has training in the morning and wants to know how many goals James predicts he will score. I think Ben will score 2 hat-tricks. I'm going to go 6 goals for Ben in the morning. I presume Ben plays Sunday League. So, yeah, big up, Ben. 6 goals for you tomorrow, Ben. So, 87 minutes gone here. Oh, God. It's getting to squeaky bum time. It really is. 3 minutes to go. And however much the ref looks to add on, I mean, there's not really been too many injuries in this second half. So, maybe something like 4 minutes added time, maybe. It's a Middlesbrough corner. They take it quickly, so they take it short Borough here. Oh, get it clear, Watford. Here's Georgie. He's done so much running today, Georgie. Come on. Come on, go for the kill. Go for the second goal. Here's Vata. Oh, Vata looks to go round his man. It goes out for a throw. What's Up Watford says, let's make it 2. Do subscribe to What's Up Watford. He vlogs at every home game, I do believe, on his channel as well. BJ says, can we make it 30 likes on today's stream? It's very easy to do. Just hit the thumbs up button down below. It'd be much appreciated. And yeah, we just saw a replay of the Tom Ince opportunity to chip Mark Travers there. Great pass from Georgie Shakfatatse. Put Tom Ince through one-on-one. It was a great run, actually, from Tom Ince. Just didn't have the composure to kind of execute that final finish. But yeah, a minute and a half left to go of the game. Middlesbrough in possession, just on the centre circle at the moment. Come on, Watford. Come on. We need this win desperately. Oh. Tom Ince intercepts here. Ngakia down his right-hand side, picks up the ball, wins Watford a throw. Well done, Jeremy. Jacob Venables says, come on, lads. Nice to see you, Jacob. Auntie Angie over in the States says, I'm with you, James. You're getting very nervous as well. Do you have do you actually own a Watford kit, Angie? You've never said. I know you said your partner was a Watford fan, so I didn't know if he'd brought you a Watford shirt at some point or not. Oh, here come Borough. Down the left-hand side, Ngakia with some defending to do here. Great work by Kevin Caben. Doesn't get hold of the ball, though, in the end. Here's Borough, edge of the box. Kayembe. Really good work by Eddie Kayembe there. Getting back and doing his defensive work. Tom Ince here. Oh, what a great bit of skill by Tom Ince to get past his man. And he passes to Kayembe, who'll probably look to take that towards the corner flag. Kayembe doesn't get to it in the end. We're approaching the 90-minute mark now. So we're on 89 minutes, 53 seconds. Let's see how much added time we'll get. Jacob said, how has Kevin Caben been? It's been pretty solid for me, actually. He's not been the best centre-back today. James Abankwa's been probably man of the match for me, but he's been okay, Caben. Flash Wireless says it feels inevitable. Don't say that. Do not say that. I have faith. I have faith. And yeah, I was right, actually. 4 minutes of added time to be played. Watford have a substitute ready on the touchline for some reason. I'm not sure who that is who's coming on. Might be a academy player potentially, or Matty Pollock. It's not been shown on the camera yet. I appreciate I'm speaking very quickly. I do apologise, but there's so much going on here. Middlesbrough win a corner. So yeah, into extra time. And Middlesbrough win a corner. Finn Azaz has gone over to take this one. God. Yeah, Matty Pollock coming on for Watford just to strengthen us defensively in the final moments here. Georgie Shakfatatse has been taken off. He's having a nice slow jog off the pitch here, Georgie. And yeah, Matty Pollock coming on here for the final moments. I do apologise if I don't read any of your messages for the last minute or so, but as you can appreciate, my mind and my eyes are firmly focused on the Riverside Stadium. So Matty Pollock's on, and a corner for Middlesbrough here. Do not concede, Watford, please, please, please. Here we go. The corner's being taken by Finn Azaz. It's towards the back post, headed down, shot, blocked, and cleared by Kevin Caben. Well done, Kevin. What a vital interception that was. And yeah, 2 minutes left for Middlesbrough to salvage something from this game. Oh, God. Come on. Michael Carrick looking furious on the touchline, I have to say. What a huge win this will be for Watford. If we can get it over the line. Here's Kayembe. Just keep it calm, Kayembe. Oh, that's a terrible pass. That is exactly the wrong thing to do. I tell you what, Kayembe sometimes is the most irritating footballer I've ever watched. Like, even against Leeds, his pass to the first goal was just absolutely ridiculous. It really was. But no, come on. Here we go. Rocco Vata picks it back up now. Vata driving forward, looking to bring Watford up the pitch. James Abankwa picks up the ball now. We're looking good. Take it to the corner flag. Take it over there. So Tom Dele-Bashiru now with the ball over in the far corner. Keeping possession for Watford here. And Tom Dele-Bashiru wins Watford a corner. Lovely stuff, TDB. That is what we like to see. And we're a minute or so away from picking up the 3 points here. Watford just taking their time over this corner. Is it a corner or is it a throw? It's not very clear. Looks like a corner. Yes, a corner for Watford. Imran Louza taking it. He's going to take it short and just keep it over in that direction. The Middlesbrough fans are all leaving the stadium. Lots of empty red seats now at the Riverside today. And we're very close to getting the 3 points, guys. Oh, come on, please. 30 seconds left. It's a goal kick for Borough. 20 seconds left to go. Mark Chavez taking it. The Middlesbrough fans are all leaving in their thousands now. Come on. Come on, Watford. 10 seconds left. Come on, keep going. Oh. Blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Everyone's forward for Borough now. They've only got a couple of players back defensively. And referee, 94 minutes has been played. Come on. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Come on, ref. Great work by Kevin Caben here. Kayembe taking it up the pitch. And the referee has blown his whistle on Watford. Come on! Come on! Oh, yes. Come on. I'm pleased with that. I really am. Watford have won a game of football for the first time in what feels like about a month. It really does. I mean, our last win was what? Was it Derby away from home? I mean, that feels like absolutely ages ago. And Watford, I'm delighted. We've picked up the 3 points. Really, really pleased with that performance. Oh, it feels nice. It feels nice to get the 3 points. It really does. VJ says never in any doubt. What's up, Watford says come on. Tony says we won. Richard, come on, you Orns. Get your comments in the live chat. We'll quickly take a look at the player ratings before we head off as well. Rudy says get in. What's up, Watford says see you next weekend. Absolutely. Richard says yes, we did. We needed that. Rudy says another away win. Absolutely, Rudy. We just need to make sure we get the victory now against Luton Town next weekend. That is the big result. Can anyone confirm as well the final Luton Town score for me? They were losing to Sheffield United. Let's take a look. They're still playing. So Luton, Sheffield, they're still going on actually. They're in the 94th minute at the moment. So yeah, Luton still losing at home to Sheffield United. Oh, wow. Delighted, absolutely delighted. As VJ says, please do subscribe and like the live stream. Roman says we have the 3 points. Absolutely. Lennon says big win. VJ is being very optimistic. He says we can still make them playoff positions. Absolutely. Ben's prediction come true. It did. Well done, Ben, for the correct prediction. Tony, the scum just lost. Yippee. Absolutely. And yeah, Nathan with a good point, actually. Watford doing the double over Middlesbrough this season. Who would have expected that? Michael Carrick can't be happy with what he's just seen from his team. And I saw a lot of fans calling for Carrick to be sacked on social media. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Keep an eye on Middlesbrough over the next few days. Could Michael Carrick lose his job? I doubt it. But I saw a few people calling for it on social media. Before we go, let's take a look at the player ratings, of course. So let me just get the Watford team back up. And yeah, lots of green player ratings for Watford today. My man of the match probably is James Abankwah. Let's just bring it up on screen for you now. There we go. My man of the match, probably James Abankwah. Imran Luz has been awarded the man of the match from FOTMob, of course. He got the assist for the Sissoko goal. Kayembe with a 7.0 rating. And look at that, all our defenders other than Ryan Andrews getting 7s and aboves. Caben, I thought, was pretty solid on his full kind of first team debut, going in from the start. Selvik, some huge saves from Egil Selvik towards the end of that game. Really good to see. James Abankwah, quality from him. Larouche, you know, I didn't think he was particularly that fantastic, but he gets a 7.4 rating. Sissoko with the 7.3. Doumbia, yeah, he fluffed a couple of his chances, but that's to be expected with an 18-year-old. You'll find inconsistency, especially when he's new to the country. And yeah, you can see the Watford substitutes there. Tom Ince, Rocco Vata, Ngakia, and Matty Pollock. So, yeah, in terms of my conclusion for the game, I am just... To be honest, I don't want to sit here and talk too much. I'm just really pleased we got the 3 points. It's been so long. And yeah, the Watford fans that travelled, they'll be delighted, of course. A long old trip up to Borough today. Kind of a similar length to Sunderland, actually. Probably just an hour or so less the travel time. So yeah, fair play to them. Thank you so much for watching as well. Big shout out to VJ earlier for the super sticker as well. It really is appreciated. And yeah, the next match, you guessed it, is Luton next week. So I'm excited for that. Keep an eye out on the channel, of course. In the next 7 days or so, we'll have our Luton Town match preview. I'm in contact with a Luton fan at the moment to get them to come on and give their point of view from a Luton perspective, which would be quite funny to listen to. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to the game. And what a way to go into that game as well. The 3 points, a good performance from all, really. I think everyone from a Watford perspective put in at least a 6 out of 10. And yeah, as we just saw, the player ratings were really good. In terms of the goal, Imran Loser, I said this during the game actually. Georgie Shakvatatse, for me, from corners, just isn't that great. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I don't think Georgie is that great from set pieces or corner situations, really. And as soon as Loser stepped up to take one from the other side, the ball was pin perfect. It almost landed the ball actually on kind of the penalty spot, and Musa Sissoko rose up well, a bullet header into the back of the net past Mark Travers. He couldn't really get anywhere near it. And yeah, that's ultimately won Watford the game. Sissoko was taken off at half-time due to apparently some sort of injury, but we're not too sure what that is at this current moment in time. So yeah, hopefully Sissoko's okay. I'm delighted to get the win, and get your final thoughts in the live chat before we head off. As Nathan says, just too good for Middlesbrough, an easy 6 points. VJ has gone James Abankwah for his man of the match. Yes, in terms of my man of the match, I would probably agree, actually. I think Abankwah made some really vital interceptions, and in terms of his ball carrying out of defence, I thought it was top class doing that as well. So yeah, I would agree. James Abankwah, Loser, Sissoko are all up there for me in terms of man of the match contenders. Angie says your mate sent you a bunch of kits, 2 t-shirts and a pair of pajamas. You want a green Backman shirt though, your greatest wish. Yeah, I don't think there's too many people out there who want a green Batman shirt, but yeah, fair play, Angie. I appreciate your support. Rudy says, great stream, James. Thank you very much. Let's take a quick look at what our next stream will be. I said I might be going to the Oxford game. I'm not too sure yet on what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, we've got Luton next Sunday. And then the following weekend after that, on the 1st of March, a new month, we face Stoke City away from home on another 3 p.m. kickoff. So Stoke City away, that'll be our next watch along here on the Watford Way. And yeah, all right. VJ's just recommended the film we said about earlier. I'll keep that in my mind, VJ. Thank you. And yeah, I'm going to head off now. Thank you for watching. We've got the 3 points. That's the most important thing. And yeah, I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye. See you later.